cuties, a lot of the time when people are talking, they're talking about something they want. And if you're traveling in Japan, that is especially true. I want to eat this, I want to buy this, I want to go there, etc, etc, etc. So today, I thought it would be a good idea to teach you how to say you want something in Japanese. One of the simplest ways to do this is by using the actual word for want, which is hoshi. Not hoshi, which means star, but hoshi. Unless you want a star, in which case you would say hoshi ga hoshii desu. And you can even leave off the desu part, as so many people do, and just say hoshi ga hoshii. When using the verb hoshi, it is important to use the particle ga before it because you are reporting information. If you're confused as to why ga is used for reporting information, I suggest you go check out my video on particles for further info. So hoshi is used for nouns. You want a car? Kuruma ga hoshii. You want a castle? Shiro ga hoshii. You want an army of robot monkeys? Robot saru guntai ga hoshii. But Q, how do you use hoshi with verbs? Well, you don't. Instead, you conjugate the verb to want form. To do that, you basically add tai to the end of words. So let's say you want to go somewhere. The verb to go is iku in Japanese, and it would thus change to ikitai. You add tai and also change the ku to ki. You'll do this with basically every verb. The u sound will become the e sound. Au becomes aitai. Asobu becomes asobitai. Nomu becomes nomitai. So let's say you want to go to the moon. You would thus say tsuki ni ikitai. Perhaps you want to defeat your enemies. Teki o taoshitai. But wait just one moment there, learner of Japanese. It turns out you can use hoshi with verbs. If you conjugate your verb to the commanding form and follow it with hoshi, that works too. For example, remember that whole going to the moon thing? Using the hoshi way of saying it, you would thus say tsuki ni itte hoshii. However, this form is not usually used for what you want yourself to do, but what you want others to do. So let's say you had some creep coming up to you and you want him to go to hell, you could use this form. Jigoku ni itte hoshii. So in most situations, not all because there are exceptions to every rule, using just hoshi or the want form is to express what you want, while the command form plus hoshi is expressing what you want others to do. Is it used exclusively for that? No, of course not, because language is a mess. But for a basic rule of thumb, those are easy to follow rules, I think. And there you go. Now you know how to express what you want in Japanese. Easy, right? So if you have further questions, you can leave them in the comments below, as well as any future language topics you would like me to cover. Or as usual, you can reach me on Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter. And don't forget to go check out my eBay and Etsy store and my GoFundMe campaign to help me move to Japan in less than 2 months. And I will see you next week, cuties. Bye!